Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. Teach, play, and discuss. Medium, heavy strategy. Medium and heavy. It's early, I guess. I don't know. Medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. We are your hosts. She's
Jess.
I'm Edward. All right, today we are bringing y'all One Card Wonder, designed by Nat Levin and published by Ape Games. Now, Ape Games graciously has chosen to sponsor the playthrough today, as well as provide us with this prototype of the game. So thanks to Kevin, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin. And, well, and full disclosure, Jess is a part of the team as well over there. So we want to make that evident. But whenever we do sponsored playthroughs, people know we don't do a roundtable discussion, whatever. Yes. But yeah, we just thought, you know what? It's a lunchtime filler.
Yes.
What was it you called it? The little game that could?
Yes, right? The little game that could on Kickstarter. So check out the Kickstarter too. See what's happening over there. All
right, so everything that you see, obviously, normal caveats, it's on Kickstarter. Prototype, to be determined, rules, graphic design, artwork, and everything, but the artwork's really awesome. As somebody who's a big fan of history and such, all the wonders that we'll show off here, pretty excited. And we're playing with the Leaders expansion. Mm-hmm. And the Leaders, not like Patrick Leader, not they're not here. But
someday,
maybe, hopefully. But no, the Leaders, all of those, there are leaders that I've never heard of, which I think is cool.
Yes, historical characters that are going to help and maybe hurt you.
Or hurt you.
Maybe.
Or help me. So, yeah, anyway, there you go. All right, so, yeah, let's just get to it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready, so hopefully y'all are. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to bother bringing down the cameras because there's just not a lot as far as, like, rules overhead.
No, it's a simple rules overhead.
Yeah, it really is, all right? Yep. So, what is it y'all are looking at? Now, we have, first off, the game is called One Card Wonder. Mm-hmm. One Card Wonder. There are technically 3 Card Wonder. All right, fine, you get the idea. There are a plethora, Hefe, of different wonders that you could have. Those legitimately are 3 randomly chosen. Then part of setup is we seed the bag based on player count with various resources here. And then we draw a couple out for each of the wonders. So each wonder gets 2 random resources drawn out on it to begin with. Before we start the game, each of us is going to have one wonder we're going to choose. That's our One Card Wonder that we're going to be looking to build for the game. In addition to that, each of us has 2 player boards. Now, we're going to choose one of these in which to be able to keep at the beginning of the game as well. And because we are playing with the leader expansion, technically the rules say you're supposed to deal each player 1 leader. They choose it secretly, keep it hidden, and then pow, ba-dam, spring it on the other player. But because we're showing this off and heavy cardboard variant, we like variety, and to show y'all more leaders, we gave ourselves 2, and then we'll choose one before we get started. Then we have the supply board. We have, obviously, the magic bag of resources. Then we have the stages of the wonder. We have coins or gold. I'll probably use that term interchangeably. Each of us has 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 obelisks in which to be able to build support buildings. And that's it. All right, that's everything there is to the game. Now, there are more player boards out here, and as I showed you, there are a ton of different wonders, and there are a bunch of different leaders. We'll get into that, though, in a little bit. Let's talk about how you play. Game takes place over an indeterminate number of rounds. I love that saying. And we are going to alternate turns, taking one action, one of the available 4 actions that you can see there. There may be possibly a additional action that becomes available, but more on that in a little bit. But 4 actions, take 1 action, do what it says, boom, done. The game ends immediately when one player completes all the stages of their wonder. Pretty simple. on that. So let's go over what the 4 actions are, and that pretty much is going to cover everything for the game. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, like I said, these are 2 different player boards, so keep that in mind. The actual available actions are going to be identical for each board, except the support buildings will be different. We'll get to that in a minute. So let's go ahead and talk about this first one. Produce. Pull 3 resources from the bag, keep 2. Place the third one into the supply. The supply is the supply board, which comes seated with 1 resource of each. That, I think, is pretty simple. I don't think we need to cover that anymore, except you'll notice that you have stock up here. There are 8 spots up here for resources. At the beginning of the game, when we claim our wonder, which wonder we're going to be building, we're going to have 2 of these spots taken. Anything that you acquire, any resource or any coin must go onto a spot. So in other words, you have spot for 8. So that's it, the end. All right, so produce. Draw 3, keep 2, put 1 back into the supply. Okay, good. Claim. Take all the resources of 1 type from the supply. Okay, easy enough. Take all of the iron, take all the clay, whatever, you get the idea. Okay, move on. Now, you only take what you have room for. So if there were 4 clay and I only have 3 empty spots, I take 3 clay. Okay, easy enough. Boom. The next one we'll talk about is sell. Return resources to the bag and take 1 coin per matching pair. So if I turn in 2 clay and 2 iron, I would get 2 coins. And the coins also must go onto your stock there. I think that's pretty simple. I don't think I need to belabor that. And whenever it says return them, well, it says return them to the bag. So pretty self-explanatory there. All right, but the main part of the game is building. And we do so. Pay and mark any number of wonder segments and or 1 building. That means a support building. So before we talk about the wonder, let's talk about the support buildings. Every player has 4 various support buildings in which they can build. They have 4 obelisks in which when they choose to build a support building, which they do not have to build any of them, they can go ahead and mark it. We'll probably just lay these down because something like that to signify that it's built. To build it, you pay the resource or resources that are shown at the top. This means a wild resource. They're fun at parties. They like Chinese food, so on and so forth. What this means is any either knowledge, which are green, wood that are brown, clay that are orange, stone that are gray, iron that are blue, or coins. Okay? So you may do you may build it. Once it's built, it is effective immediately. However, you'll notice that they also have words that coincide with specific actions. So in other words, if I have built the armory, say like so, whenever I take the claim action, which is taking resources of 1 type from the supply, take 1 iron when you take at least 1 iron. That means take it from the bag. Okay, so you get an additional iron if you claim iron. So these words coincide with the specific action that you're going to be taking if they have it. So claim, sell, and build all tie in with those 3 things. Then you'll notice the Via Appia says immediately take 3 resources of your choice from the bag. It is not wild, okay?
Right.
They're not as fun at parties. So you choose any 3 and when you build it, and that is a one-time use, and boom, that is done, okay? All right, so you may build 1 support building anytime you build wonders. So let's go ahead and take a look at the wonders now. That's obviously 2 of the 3 available, but it worked easy. At the bottom of each wonder, there are going to be 1, possibly more. So if you look at the Bedouin camps, you'll notice that they have 3 support buildings. Whenever, just like the buildings that are on your player board, you may choose to build 1 of these in addition to any number of stages on your wonder. Okay? All right. Support buildings are never necessary to build, and you can only build 4 of them over the course of the game, even though you have a choice of more, so keep that in mind. But building stages of wonder are pretty simple. You have to start at the bottom, obviously, and you'll notice that the bottom ones have arrows leading up to the next level. So for instance, this one here has 2 arrows that lead up to it. What does that mean? Just like having a solid foundation when building, you must have built this stage and this stage before you can build that stage. But you could build, say, this stage, then that stage, then that stage, then that, you get the idea, okay?
Yes.
So in other words, this has to be built before, there are no floating stages, in other words, all right? When you build, you pay the resources back to the bag, and you can build any amount of stages of your wonder that you wish on a given turn, and in addition, one support building. That's it. That's the entire game. But then there's the leaders. So let's go ahead and talk about the leaders for a moment. The leaders, everybody's going to have one of these to start. These are going to be secretive. Shh, secret. Obviously, it has who they are. It has what they're kind of famous for around the time frame in which they existed. Obviously, a picture, at least our best guess of what they look like. Then it says all of these are overpowered. Let's be clear, okay? They're leaders. These are one-time use. Ba-dam! So on your turn, or check that, at any point in the game, you can say, ba-dam! Turn it over and say, hey, I have Aristotle. He's a philosopher. I get to fill my player mat with random resources from the bag. However, you see the X right here. The X is 2 coins. What that means is the collective between all of the opponents that you're playing against may team up to spend that amount total collectively to stop you from being able to play it. Pretty simple. I think that's pretty clear. If it negates it, well, the leader has already been played, and the ba-dow is far less exciting. That's it. Now, when we are playing a multiplayer game that isn't just 2 players, so 4 or more, trading and negotiating is actively encouraged, except not while you're the active player.
Yeah.
That's the big, keeps the game moving. It's supposed to be a thinky filler, right? Don't make it more than it is, right?
Yeah,
Don't draw it out.
No AP.
And so those are 6 of the leaders that are not in play. All right, so now that we've done that, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, we need to take a look at our leaders, and we will show y'all the camera who our leaders are. Those were randomly chosen. And then we must choose one board, and then call it heads or tails.
Heads.
It is heads. So Jess is going to be the first player. What that means is I get to choose the wonder first.
You do.
All right. So let's look. We have the Hanging Gardens, which have 10 stages to
Very
them.
pretty.
We have, is it Hagia Sophia? Is that Hagia? Which is Constantinople, completed on or around 537 AD. The Hanging Gardens, by the way, the ancient wonder of the world I most wish I could have seen. Anyway, in Babylon, circa around 600 BC, and the Mausoleum in Halicarnassus, circa 351 BC. Only 8 stages, right? Is my math right? Yeah, only 8.
Yes, but you got coins in there.
Yeah, not only coins, but all of them are doubles, right? Now,
Yes.
all of these are double. All right, plus you got to look at your resources that you... And... let's go over these here also. The Hanging Gardens have walls. Immediately when built, take 1 coin for every building you have built, meaning support buildings. Okay. The Hagia Sophia is the cistern. As an action, there you go. As an action, so instead of taking your 4 main actions, you could take the cistern once it's built. As an action, draw 2 resources if there is no knowledge in the supply. And the tomb says immediately each opponent loses 1 coin or 2 resources. Ew. I think I will choose the Mausoleum. Yeah, this will be mine. Now, we're not going to move these. We're just going to flip whatever one Jess chooses. We'll turn it around so it faces her. So her choice is the Hanging Gardens or Hagia Sophia.
Why is the Mausoleum? Going to Rome already.
Wow, we're off and running and we haven't even put an over-under.
I was hoping you'd go for Hanging Gardens because you wanted to visit there.
I do.
All right.
But I'm also trying to win.
Take 1 for each coin for your building you built. I mean, coins are good.
And while Jess is considering, I'm going to look at which of my boards I want.
That's the thing. I'm considering how my boards might work with these. Because that's kind of like, how are we going to work this out? You have to deal with coins at the end. That is true. I don't have a good way to get knowledge. I guess I'll go with the hanging gardens.
All right, so Hagia Sophia, these will go back into the bag. That's out of the game. And take care, Constantinople. Yep, just turn that around and then put it back over. I'll scoot this over. There you go. We get our resources. And I have chosen prepare for war, not creating heroes. Wah, wah, wah.
Place one resource with that.
And while Jess is thinking here, I will go ahead and show you my 2 leaders here. All right. So, okay. So I'm not going to read them aloud for obvious reasons, but there we go.
Okay. I'm going to do memorial.
Interesting. Okay. And oh, that's so nice. Okay. So I am choosing the latter of the 2. Billy's.
Okay, these are really, really good. Okay.
Go ahead.
So, this one's already good. And I was going to take that one for many reasons, but then this is my other choice. And I'm going to go with that.
Okay, here, let me have the one that you did not choose. Okay. And no bread and circuses for us today.
I wanted to use the bread and circus.
I just like the name.
I know. I started there. And then
Mocha.
Like, no.
It's rainy. It's nasty outside today. It's
What are you talking about? It's great weather for ducks.
fact. But it's rainy and nasty outside. And
I love rainy days.
yeah, I do too. I like them most
great.
when I'm inside.
Yes. With
All right.
a nice warm mocha.
All right. So good luck. Not really.
It's a race.
All right. So here, bring these
Yes.
in. All right. So choose your bets, and we already have one Glory to Rome already.
Yes. So that tells you how this is going to go.
4.5. All right. What's the most difficult or challenging part of the game? Honestly, it's choosing what actions and time. It's
really, really tight is the thing. So
Yeah.
in the beginning, you're like, right now, I have so many options. All right, what am I going to do? But every single action counts because in our plays of it, it comes down to that. Like it's usually
within one or two actions.
He won
Yeah.
like right before. If I had taken that next turn, I was going to build my wonder. So it's really, really close.
Wonder.
I'm going to produce, I think.
All right. So draw 3, keep 2, toss another.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, nice, Gooserino. And thank you for not mentioning who that was. I appreciate that.
Okay. So I think I'm adding some knowledge.
You gonna drop some knowledge?
So this is the problem. So he needs knowledge.
Well, I mean,
his
I also need
mausoleum,
clay, but you need clay too.
But I
mean, don't we all need clay?
need these things. All right, so I'm dropping the knowledge.
All right.
Your turn.
So, produce, do what Jess just did. I can't build. Well, I guess technically I could here. But I don't have any need for iron. So this armory, probably not going to get built. Okay. Selling clay at 1-to-1, the walls, probably not going to get built. However, the Agora, whenever you build, use a pair of resources as 1 coin once per turn. I might only need to do it once, but I need to do it once. And then immediately take 3 resources of your choice. So basically, what this means is we're gonna produce. So. And based on player count, I think I said this at the very beginning, but based on player count, you seed the bag with resources. And so, hold on, 1, 2, yeah, I got 3. There are 6 of each resource in the game, in a 2-player game. Oh, that's fun. What do we got here?
What you taking?
Well, I'll keep the iron so that I have a matching pair there. Neither of us really is interested in stone, so I think I will drop the stone there. Keep that. Done. You're up. Hey, Greg.
Interesting. I could take care of that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the stone.
Just the, oh, interesting.
I have buildings.
All right, I did forget about that part.
You have buildings too.
Yeah, I'm going to produce again.
Drop some knowledge.
All right. Okay. I think that's the exact
Yeah, it
same
was exactly
draw.
what you got last time.
Well, I'm definitely keeping the wood.
Now, well, you could do your walls, so you might need the stone. Now, if you do the stone, nobody wants the stone.
But I need the clay. I think I will. Yeah, I'm not. You know what? I am going to entice you to do that. All right. Because I want to make just waste actions, kind of.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I need to do that. I'm going to build. But which one do I want to do first? I think it's going to be that to give myself options.
Oh, I guess there's one detail of the building that I didn't talk about. You spend the resources and then you use the white cubes to mark that it's
Well,
been
I was
built,
about to
but
show
yeah.
that, so we could illustrate right
Please
now.
do so.
Instead. So I'm going to build, and you can do this in any order, so I'm going to do my support building first. In this case, it didn't matter, but I had a choice. I could do mastaba, where spending one stone, I could take one clay when I gain at least one clay. I need a lot of clay. That seems good. Over here, it's use one coin in place of 2 matching resources. I have a lot of double resources, so that seems good too, but I can only build one of the support buildings at a time. So I'm going to do mastaba, get that done, and then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to build that section, which will turn that into built.
I'll put them back in.
Those go back into the bag. This goes here. My obelisk marks this, and now in the future, when I get a clay, I will gain at least one clay. And of course, this actually applies either when I produce or I claim, or potentially a leader action.
Yep. So, don't want to do that yet. Don't want to do that. I need clay.
Do you?
Yeah.
You can. There's clay in that bag. I mean, there's a lot. There's 5
there's
clay.
5 clay, right? There's more clay in there than anything
your
else.
Chances are good. I think you should push your.
I think I will. All right, I will go digging for some clay. We'll
I've
produce.
convinced you.
Yep.
Very convincing.
Look
it.
That was 4. Hold on. Try it again.
Oh no! Watch you get no clay this time.
Right. Yeah. It'd be ironic. Hey. Well, I'm keeping
that.
the clay.
Drop some
sure.
knowledge, man.
Well, the stone and the I do need the. You know what? Let's see. I'm actually going to,
Keeping the knowledge.
Done.
Right,
And you'll notice I'm now full.
I only have 3.
Checks out.
So I have my stone for this. This is anything. I think I'm only concerned about that. All right, so we get to decide. Do I want to use my leader right now? Or do I want to wait till I know you can't block it? I'm tense right now. I'm like, what do I want to do?
Ah, damn it.
What? Did you see something?
I just see a clever way to do something, but I blocked myself from doing it.
Okay. And I think I can, which means you would, so, okay, I wait on that. I'm gonna, do I want to just take?
Because we're both really good at maximizing efficiency, we know that a misstep might cost us the game.
I'm gonna take those.
So you claimed?
I claimed.
All right.
There's no clay claimed, so I don't get an extra clay.
All right, I'm going to sell. So return resources to the bag. I'm going to sell these two. And I'm going to sell these two. And that gets me 2 coins. Mm-hmm. I think. Let me double check.
What I wanted you to do.
Let me double check and make sure. Yep. Final action. Done. Those go back into the bag. You're up.
I wanted you to do other things. Why didn't you do the things I wanted you to do?
Nothing like getting in your own way. Fact, Rocky.
All right.
Fact.
I'm going to build. And which one? Stop. I'm going to build that, I think.
Okay, do it.
Okay. So I'm going to build this up here, and then I'm going to build a building, which will be this, and then I can build any...
You must use one more right here. I'll take care of that.
Since it's going to be that one, I will sell this. So that builds my altar.
And what's your altar do?
When I build, I use 1 coin in place of 2 matching resources.
So a coin basically fills a spot. Okay, gotcha. This might sound stupid, but I'm going to claim. This is frustrating. Yep, I'm going to claim the clay. Done. Go. Ah! Why didn't you do the things I wanted you to? Sounds familiar, Jess.
That's what I just said. All right, so I'm going to, while I'm looking, when can we use our leaders?
At any point in the game.
Any point. Why aren't you doing what I want? I want you to do other things. All right, so fine.
Come on.
All right. Okay, I'm going to use my leader.
Oh, well, okay. So show it, read it, and then I get a chance to counter it if I wish.
I have Dido.
Oh, hey.
Founder
I like her. I like her
Carthage.
voice.
And I get to take any 5 resources. You have to pay any 4 resources to stop. Now, it's any 5 resources, so I will point out that I can take yours or I can take from here. I take any.
What?
Versus there's another one, Zenobia, who I also had, where you take 4 resources from the market, specifically. Check it. See, Zenobia is the example right there on the back page.
No, I know.
It says any.
No. When it says take, it means from the bag,
okay,
unless.
So
okay, so hold on.
I was worried I was going to get
So do I?
So I get to take any 5 resources.
So you
but
get
they
to
have be
choose from the bag.
Yes, which isn't. I wanted
It's not
you to,
random.
No,
Not from me. You
I thought
can't
it was
take
any.
No, easy
I was like,
there, killer.
I was actually not. That was going to be painful because then you'd block it. But maybe you don't block it now because you have to get rid of 4 resources.
Yeah, and that hurts. I have plans. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I can actually just look at these because I get to pick.
All right.
So.
Well, no, actually, I'm not doing anything till you choose.
No, you have to decide if you're blocking.
No, I already said, go ahead. I'm not blocking it.
Oh, okay. So what do you mean?
I'm not going to take my turn.
Well, it's my turn.
Oh, that's right. You did. You're right.
Not even
that's
your turn.
Not even your action. God.
No.
Maybe
Okay.
I should.
Right. So I need this, and then I need a random one. Up there, I need a couple of those, which would be good. I'm going to need a couple more of those. Now, this is where I was talking about a leader action. Do you believe that this when you gain at least 1, so it would only be 1 additional, would I gain
No,
an
because
additional?
it specifically says claim
Oh,
when you
only
do
with
the claim
You're right.
action.
Okay. So let's see.
Jess, always looking for
I'm
people.
just checking. Just checking. I need that. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This hurts.
Or I could take these, and then I know.
It's supposed to be a lunchtime filler. I'm just saying.
Oh, stop it. I can do that in a second, which 1 and that and that is my random. Yeah. Then I know I have them. I'm just going to take a whole bunch of these.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I got a lot of need for some.
Not enough iron in your diet? Just
That's
chewing on
there.
like
And what about for this
fireplace
one? I'm going
poker?
to let you point this out. So
What?
this is walls. That's a support building.
It
too?
is, right.
Okay. Even though it doesn't have an
Correct.
obelisk.
Yep.
Okay. So I got a lot of time.
Well, you have to build this and then put an obelisk out, but yeah. So.
Oh, so I would be giving up one of these?
Correct. All right, so put those back. If you were, yeah, I'll do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm going to switch to clay then, since you're telling me I have to build up. Bleh. All you.
I meant no.
Oh, no, it's me. I'm going to build, clearly. Clearly, I'm not going to do the thing. I think I'll build this one. No, that one's not really that great.
So her leader was not an action. So you can do that just as a bonus. Hey, it's a one-time thing throughout the game.
I got to build that one first. So I'm going to build this section over here. And I'm going to build this one to open up all of that.
I forget what the goal of the game is. Did I mention that?
It might be the things there. And then I'm going to build one support with... Pay one less. No, I'm not going to do that one with this. So I'll build that support. So that is that. So I have a row. I have a whole row.
Okay.
It's looking good over here. People are passing by and they're like, I don't know what's happening over here, but is something being built up here?
All right, so I'm
New
gonna
construction cones.
All right, I'm gonna build. So I'm gonna build the wood and I'm gonna build the clay. Now I could build the clay over here, but I wish to build that one instead. We have now the base of the mausoleum. And I can build a support building if I wish. And I will go ahead and build the agora. So use a pair of resources as 1 coin once per turn. So done. You're up. I know you're not building. I know you're not selling. So it's either claiming or producing.
Producing.
Okay.
Make sure those are what I want.
Have a good one, Gooserino.
Okay, the clay is good. That takes care of that.
So I guess I'm getting, yeah.
Some stone, would you like? Oh, and but that's not claim. Okay. You could put some clay in there so I could claim some clay. That'd be
Right.
nice.
I will produce.
Really?
Yeah. Thought about claiming, but yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
You're so mean.
How am I mean? I need clay too. Sheesh. So what you doing?
That's not what I wanted you to do. But, oh, this is hard because it's going to take one of my turns to do this. One per matching pair. I don't have to do a matching pair back, but I can only get one coin right now. And I don't want to do that. So, you not doing what I need. Not what I needed either.
Draw better.
It is. Okay, I definitely want to keep you. And so I'm just keeping you. And that sucks. But, wow, you're getting your knowledge.
You're up. I claimed, obviously.
Sell 2 for 1.
So it's important to remind everybody on this that there are 6 resources of each type. And it's all open info, right? So, for instance, we know there are 2 clay left in the bag, right?
Good,
and there
I
are 2
need
stone.
Iron. So there is randomness because it's not iron, not iron. Jerks.
Draw better.
Jerks with your not iron. Okay.
And also, Jess here can take a look that I only have a spot for 1. So, like putting out, say, the wood is safe-ish right now because I could only take 1 wood, right?
Jess
exactly,
is less
Rocky.
concerned with you.
There's a board for that.
Pay 1. Yeah, glory to Rome for that double in a row drag or bag pull. All right, so I'll take, I don't really care because you're not going to go for just 1 either. All right, I mean, I'll do that, but it doesn't matter.
Had you put the clay down, I was going to grab it, just so you know.
Really? Well, at least that makes it already a build. 1, 2, do I do? Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm going to do that one. I don't care. You can take 1 of whatever you want.
No.
Go for the knowledge. It's fine.
All right, I'm going to
adjust my stuff over here.
Yeah, I'm going to build.
All I need is an Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yes.
The middle. And then some knowledge.
That's a lot. You are closer. And you have that top. Oh, you can't build the top.
Now,
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can actually. And you know what? I will. Because coins are...
Support build. Support.
What?
It can't float.
No, I know. But I can build that and that because...
Coins are wild.
Let me double check. Make
Yeah,
sure.
coins are wild.
Yeah, coins are wild, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to use a coin as a clay and the knowledge there to go ahead and drop it right there.
Drop that knowledge.
Because I can use a pair of resources as a coin, which means I have 1 coin for the top one. So that seemed like a good idea.
I see.
The coin obviously doesn't go back into the bag, but all those do.
Okay.
I thought that was good. Now I do have a coin, and I could build something if I want, like possibly, well, I guess the walls, or armory, but I choose not to. I'm done. That'll work.
Oh, that's true. So I could sell.
And there must be matching pairs when you sell.
No, they do not.
Yes, they.
I have the arcade sell
sorry.
any resources for 1
Okay,
coin.
normally, fine.
Sure, do what you would
Rule
like.
breaker.
So 1, 2. I could sell to get my coin, and then I'll be able to do that and do 1, 2, and 4. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to sell these 2 resources back to the bag and get a coin.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna produce.
Arga.
3. Okay.
Which one's you keeping?
Obviously not what I was looking for.
My heart's pounding. Can you guys hear that?
So I'm gonna keep a wood for sure, and I'm gonna keep the stone. I hate that.
I am gonna build. I'm gonna build my walls. Put my obelisk out.
And what's the walls say?
Give me a second, please. I'm walking through my turn, and you're going to get all the information in a moment. So, immediately when built, take 1 coin for each building you have built. I have built 4.
Oh, that's so gross.
I am now going to build and complete my wonder.
What?
Yes. So...
How the hell are you doing that?
You're about to see this. So doubled up, that completes that. Doubled up, that completes that. And then each coin, I have the altar. Use 1 coin in place of 2 matching resources. So I actually only need that, and that. And I have a coin left.
Oh, to hell with you.
That's why my heart was pounding.
Use 1 coin
In place of 2 matching resources. When you build, specifically.
Oh, glory to Rome to you.
Ah! I'm gonna build my building.
I was so gonna. So I had Sappho, Greek poet from Lesbos, circa 600 BC. She's a poet. Perform each action in any order, and you would have to pay 2 coins. I was waiting to use that, and my
Gotta use those leaders. So that does.
I sandbagged way too much.
3.
I hope in real life the Hanging Gardens were way more organized than that. I'm not bitter. Yes, I am. Well done.
Oh, I'm shaking. I'm like, I was like, I'm about to do it. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
Oh, one more thing that we didn't mention was that here, and I'll show you all this here, is that each of the wonders down here at the bottom has a Roman numeral 1, 2, or 3 on it, and that details the difficulty or complexity of the wonder. All right. So, for instance, right there. So, there you go. So the 1, the 2, the 3. All right. Cool. All right. All right. Well, there you go. Well, that was unexpected.
Usually it's so close, and I have not.
That was not.
This is my first win.
It is. Good job. Good game. All right. So there you go. That's One Card Wonder. If y'all enjoy it, take a look. It's on Kickstarter. How long's it got still on Kickstarter?
10 days.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
10 days left. So mid-campaign, go check it out. There are a couple of wonders that are Kickstarter exclusives.
Ooh.
So if you want those, you need to back the campaign. But yeah,
All right.
it's fun.
Well,
and
there you go.
It's tense. And I think the trading at 4 and up is really interesting too. So.
All right. All right. Well done. You. All right. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget, like, subscribe, support the show over on patreon.com/HCHQ. Certainly would appreciate it. So thanks for joining us for a lunchtime stream. Let's see. What do we got? This weekend, I have a couple of streams coming up. Rococo and something else. I'll be back with solo streams on Saturday and Sunday, so I'll see y'all then. All right.
I'll be getting a shot tomorrow.
Yeah, your second vaccine.
Yes. Yay.
All right. So awesome. All right. So thanks everybody for watching.
Thank
I'm
you.
Edward.
I'm Jess.
All right. Y'all take care. We'll be back. We have a lot of multiplayer stuff coming next week as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Looking forward to it. Well done. Good job. All right. Y'all take care. Have a great day. Social distance. Wear your mask. Be kind to one another. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that is so sneaky. Well done. I'm not bitter, maybe a little. But no, that was that. I never saw it coming.
I
Well
piled
done.
it up.
Oh, well done.